Yo, what's going on, everybody? So, what is pretty here? We're back with some more of Warhammer 40k Real Trader. Now, where we last left off here, man, a lot has happened. We saved our Argonis, and now on top of that, I have to go ahead and talk to Jay. We got to talk to Cassia, and we talk to Abler. So, we got a lot of talking to do. So, let's go ahead first and let's go talk to Jay. See what she got to say.
Shireen.
All right, here we go.
Light of my eyes, giver of boons and savior of the needy. From now on, two sons will grace the firmament of the Font Valancius Protectorate. One bright and powerful, like the rogue trader himself, and the other slightly more humble, like his unassuming partner, the diligent owner of the Mercatum Tabula Officiale, and all-around delight, Jai Hidari.
That's right. I did a lot of work for you.
As I promised before, my crew will be your eyes and ears across the entire expanse, Shireen. Just give them time. And of course, the assistant to official trade representative Jai Hidari is already rushing to Dargonis to deliver goods of rare and exquisite quality to you and your people, O master of many worlds. And once again, thank you, Shireen, from the bottom of my humble heart.
Okay, let's see here. Enjoy the freedom, Jay. I see you have found it too much your taste. Lose a piece of paper, and I will not have you get another. Throw me witness. Yep, let's do this. Let's do number 3 here.
A taste that is sweeter than honey, and more titillating than the scent of steamy young bodies, Shireen.
You know, let's go ahead and kiss her.
Oh, I most definitely am not opposed, Shireen. The sweetness of your lips, Shireen.
Hey, let's go. I'm totally not cheating on Cassia.
On a balmy day. But you did not think I would just let you go, did you?
Oh?
A humble gift in return for all the trouble. May the Exalted One keep watching over the path that you tread.
All right.
As you can see, I
Battle
know
scarred
how
Kate.
to be grateful and generous. And I'm sure you do too. I promise that I will continue to accept your every gift in the future with reverence and awe.
Okay.
Shireen, thank you for such generosity.
I'm gonna tell you our
I will
vessel,
humbly
okay?
wait until you steer your vessel towards Dargonus. The Mercatum Tabula Officiale. It sounds almost as majestic as the warrant of trade.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'll see you later.
I have no doubt you will.
All right. That was, you know, I kind of like to have my own little personal harem. I guess you could say, right? All right, let's go talk to Abler real quick. Yeah. There he is.
Lord Captain.
All right, dude. The words incident N87402. Let's say light mean anything to you? They are connected to Theodore somehow.
No, definitely not. No, I don't recall anything like that.
Okay, so Seneschal, what gift would you give a girl you like?
I used to give Genusian lilies to the girl I liked, but the species long since extinct. Now it lives only in my memory. Ask someone else, your lordship. I am too old to remember how to charm young ladies.
Okay. You may call me by my first name if you wish.
I thank you for the honor, but I must decline. As a former military officer, I believe in the importance of order in all things, including the chain of command. You are the Lord Captain, my direct superior. I am not prepared to address you in any way other than as regulation dictates.
I must take my leave till next time.
Lord Captain.
Okay. So I think that's all I have to do. Talk to the officers, avoid ship. Okay, so Jan's present the rope trader, she celebrated her acquisition work with her crew on football. A social event, a company cold road trip to prove it to be an excellent diversion. Okay, Jan said that she would be delighted to receive a gift from Lord Captain that was worthy of relationship to two of them to share. Road trade procuring just all license truffle. All it takes to commanding the high factum to do just that. As for choosing the gift, however, his lordship will have to rely on his own acumen or the council of members of his retinue. Well, shit. Okay, so let's go to Castle. This is a relationship I'm technically already pursuing. Which I didn't even know I was
fortunate you have come. I admit I was seeking you out myself. After the events on Dargonus, It felt like an anthracite grey mantle had dropped on my shoulders. I spent a long time thinking about our very first meeting and what happened next. I cannot wait to shake off this dreary color.
Ooh.
You are the only one who I trust to hear this confession. The thought
Okay.
of being Novator both frightens and sickens me. How can I
Novator.
manage an
Patron
entire
matriarch of the rules
house
of
if I
navigated
cannot
house.
even control
Okay.
my powers? I am just grateful to you for always being close and guiding me to the right path. Thank you, Rogue Trader. It will be an honor to keep guiding your vessel through the Sea of Souls until you decide otherwise.
I hope you understand why I had the Great Regent executed.
You acted within your rights, Lord Captain. What the representatives of House Orselio permitted themselves on the Rogue Trader's capital world is simply unacceptable.
Okay, so what kind of gift do you think Jay will be, please?
I know very little about how ordinary couples come together. The books I have read always skirted around that side of life, keeping silent on the matter. A heartfelt poem, perhaps? I'm not sure Jai enjoys poetry, though.
Let's talk about us, shall we?
Right here? Are you sure?
It's best we end our relationship.
For us? Or for you? Was I just a plaything to you?
Not all, but all people come together and grow apart. The way there.
I'm warning you, Lord Captain. The next joke will be the last.
Okay.
Of course. Let us turn from personal matters to more pressing concerns.
I had to test it out.
I haven't...
Alright. I had to see what that was going to be like. Okay, so talk to Master Ceremonies, the Grand Ceremony. So throne room, palace, foundations. Okay. Dargonis. Alright, so let's go back to Dargonis. So yeah. Now that that's over. Whew. I think that was a lot of work here. Taking Dargonis. Okay, never gonna land. Okay, this should be right here. Now, keep this in mind, by the way, y'all. As usual, there's always a celebration. There's always gonna be an attack. So, okay, let's go top. So now that we look at it, I gotta talk to again throne room, Grand Palace. Okay, yeah. Here we go, right here. Master Ceremonies. There we go. Okay, Your Lordship, it is a great honor to serve you in an undertaking of the monumental and glorious as the Magna Assistio ceremony. You have been entrusted with the arranging festivities. I have indeed, Your Lordship. I've been given the high honor of being the steward of this eminent palace. And on the occasion of Your Lordship ascension, or ascension. Okay, I did say it right. I will be overseeing the preparation of the ceremony. House Rosarian, to whom you entrusted the arrangements for the festivities, is overjoyed at having received the honor of introducing you to your subjects, and humbly thank you. Okay, is everything ready? The palace decorations are prepared, and we are ready to begin at your command. The festive activities in the capital have likewise been arranged, as the guests of honor either have arrived on the planet or are awaiting invitation in your orbit. The servants are ready in your chambers to see that you are impeccably guard for the occasion. All right, let us begin. May the Emperor be with us this day. Here we go, my celebration. Subjects of his ascension, the new rogue trader generously shows you his favor. And his unfathomable benevolence, the rogue trader has decreed that every soul be given a day's rations and a personal fuel cell so that all may be fed and warm on this day. Praise the rogue trader's magnanimity. I hope I said that. I know how to butcher words, y'all. Okay, what's this? Okay. That's right. I am thy rogue trader. All right. Rejoice, subjects of Darkonis. You have been granted the felicity of witnessing your master a great honor bestowed upon us by rogue trader Malachi Treventus von Valacius, gracious savior of Darkonis, in the vanquisher of blasphemy. Inhumans, may their unholy kind perish in the flames of righteousness. Excruciator of heretics, who eradicated the corruption of archenemy worshippers, and cleans Janus, gracious protector of footfall, patron of trade. Ooh. Praise the Emperor, faithful souls, and the darkness around us may be fierce, but the blaze on our hearts is fierce, and still evil will burn. Fear not, the day is coming henceforth. You are all my charges. Dogmatic. Here we go. All right. Let oath of the Von Valacius dynasty be taken. Please repeat after me, your lordship. I, Malachi, rogue trader by the grace of the Emperor, vowed to be the paragon of humanity. Unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first in the darkness and unite and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road up thorns through pain to greatness. Hell yeah. Okay, so the Muslim Protectorate, influential guests have gathered at the reception in honor of the Theodore Valacius heir. The social social occasion is a political event where alliances will be forged, which is why the rogue trader must seize the opportunity presented to him. The master of ceremonies must be notified of the end of the reception. Talk to the rogue traders with skill in the Torda. I mean, are they? I'm guessing they're inside. Okay. Yep. I'm glad the palace looks all bright and nifty. Looking good, looking spiffy. Good job, people. Whoa. This is actually kind of huge. Okay. Okay, Warden, I need to talk to Winter Scale here. Pascal. Tarana, and also Heinrich. Okay, so we're gonna head over here. Okay, here we go. Here goes. My congratulations, your lordship. Okay. How are you these days, Toriana? The corruption of Kibia Gamma was great blow to my family. The contemptible Cubist Delphim betrayed our trust, desecrated the forge cathedrals, took my esteemed cousin's life. On behalf of my family, I humbly beg you to forgive our negligence. I am ready to accept my punishment. Failed down. Her arguments were especially limited range of emotions, and her synthesis voice conceals lies too easily. It pleases me to see that our perspectives align. I too think that you are to blame for everything. The homicide did not grant me understanding. I repent for my blindness. Such a tragedy, Toriana. To think that not, but 1 year ago, no one could have doubted your family's usefulness. Yet it took a single mistake to cast all your accomplishments into oblivion. Link to his hierarchs. It's been very illuminating, giving me plenty of food for thought. Oh, I got 6 minutes. Do like tell me? Nothing urgent, Malachi. But to help me with my guess, well, Macarius Sauerbeck is all about throwing darts at your portrait. He is more astute at choosing women than enemies. He is trying to entice Geprek to his side, but she is too frightened after the fiasco keeping Gamma. Even in leisure, you never cease to be of help. I appreciate it. That's why they call it Unsleeping Eye of the Inquisition. Even in sleep, I hear everything. Alright, Mercurius, surprised you deigned to make an appearance here this evening. I am a servant of Von Bleach's dynasty. I had not come, I would have committed an act of unacceptable insolence and damaged my family's honor. That is true. Oh! I like him more acquainted with your wife. Mercurius is instantly vexed by the shift in conversation. His wife offers you a reserved smile. Crazy. It is my pleasure, Mercurius, is lucky to have such a beautiful wife, perhaps more so than you are to have him. Ooh. Okay, your contentedness is familiar somehow. Could it be that your resemblance to the image of Saint Meletta? Point your weapon at Mercurius and chuckle. You know, Mercurius in person could kill a woman for looking so gorgeous. You flatter me, your lordship, but I cannot say that it is not to my liking. I beg for your mercy. Mercurius does not deserve death. I promise. Wow, okay. That's crazy. I hope that this won't be the end of our acquaintance. You don't mind if I wrote you from time to time? Would you, lordship? You should talk to your spouse about what passes for decent conduct in high society and what does not. Wow, I could be a dick. Promise to answer whenever I'm not occupied at conquest and destruction. We'll go this way. I daren't count on such generous courtesy, your lordship. A high honor for House Silverbeck. So what has displeased you, Mercurius? Well, yeah, I'm literally talking to this dude's wife. Like, dead ass serious. I am your dynasty's loyal servant, but you have asked, I will answer. Too long past the Cronus expanse lived under a rule of rogue traders. The privileges granted to them make people think that commoners too can dismiss the prohibitions of the Imperial. For the good of the sector, rogue traders must become paragons of the law, not accessories of it. But do many warrant holders exhibit lawful conduct? No, do they not? Or no, they do not. Even you, lordship, you are subject to the strangest of rumors. You have recently inherited your protectorate. Kunag Voldivir's people, for instance, claim that you had a hand in esteemed Theodore's demise and accuse you of many other misdeeds. It doesn't matter whether or not the claim is true, but people hear them and believe them, and they may follow your example. Ooh, these are some pretty decent spice choices. If you believe Kurat's lies and draw your weapon, let's duel. Right here for the Emperor's visage. No, I don't believe in his words. I am your servant. My oath to your dynasty is harder than steel. I am guilty of repeating an ignominious lie. I will pay a fine, and anyone who repeats it in my presence, I myself will challenge to a duel of death. I see. Where's the wifey at again? I should definitely talk to the wifey again. That was kind of hot, just saying. Okay, so these guys weren't here before. Should be right here. Once this guy, there we go. Ooh, this guy here. Poligos Winterscale. He has an actual profile. Malachi Treventus, there you are. Welcome to the circle in which each member is powerful, ambiguous, and greedy as Savannah's last. That is to say, noble rogue traders. Yes, you have found yourself suitable company, Poligos. At the very least, now you can enjoy idle diversions, boast about your power, and indulge in profane pastimes with one who is your equal, rather than a member of the lower class. My servants have brought certain facts of a new rogue trader's biography to my attention. It may be wise to you to do the same, Caligos, unless you wish to disappoint in the future. You suffer a shame and decision of conscience. Oh, okay. It's a decision of conscience. You suffered shame and humiliation sometime in your distant past. What hospitality? Come think of it. Why would I expect anything different from the heir of the glorious Theodora? If you, Incendia, were to pay me a visit, I wouldn't waste time on warm greetings either. No, I would promptly arm myself with a flamer before your self-righteous parasites could infest my entire palace. Caligos, thank you for your visit. As a sign of your gratitude, you could return something of mine that has found its way onto your pockets. Football station sounds familiar. I ask you do is help that crafty Vladimir deal with the threat of famine, not claim my property for yourself. You abandon footfall to its fate, and I save these people from starving to death. You speak of salvation. You think now the footfall is safe? I ought to make your protector bleed as compensation, but yes, by it, both myself and Cynthia, and it is high time our dear sister curbed her appetites for this. I forgive you, but do not test my mercy again. It is not my strong suit. Is he threatening me? Okay. Thwarting Cynthia's shortest ambitions deserves a worthy trophy. It's a trophy from the good hunt. You and I should hunt together sometime, so you can show yourself in action with blood. Reverend, destroy this Christian of detestable Xenos. Kill someone important with it. That'll be the best show of gratitude. Eyes are Hecticon. You seem to find me objectionable. If you expect any different, I watched for years as I'll start on football, and then at long last I had a chance to put it into it to seize that thug Vladimir by the throat, to force the law to atone and put fear into him back in the masses, but you interfered and destroyed my plan for the sake of ban all. Okay, you say philosophies for others and granted your patronage in delivering shipments of grain. I sure did. Theodora taught you too well, it seems. She was far less concerned with her duty to the expanse than her own personal interest. But you cannot be sure that I will cease cleansing the furibundous system of pirate scourge, and if your trade prospects are damaged in this process, you only have yourself to blame. Okay, none are without fault. Noble Insidia, what point is there to targeting someone for their turpitude when true purity can never be found? You threatened to start footfall, I brought no salvation. So which one of us serves as the emperor? Which one serves their unhealthy ambitions? Please, I'll believe it sooner than hearing word from the half population of that den of heresy has been sent into the void's embrace. I have faith that the blessed Malachi Treventus is perspective. God, my English is so bad, y'all. I have faith that the blessed Malachi is perceptive enough to see the appalling nature of the residents of that depraved place. I take it you're not overly fond of Theodora. She was of the same breed as She stopped short and continues to lower her voice, conceited, insolent, unaware of the Emperor's stern gaze set upon her, and I doubt her wisdom and courage, but Theodora did not have a shred of humility or fear of his wrath. Well, I, for one, like Theodora, the stories they told her travels to the nameless stars. Yes, there was no fear in her. Hieromus. There we go, Hieromus. Your appearance is unexpected. The esteemed Hieromus is my confessor, and I'm greatly obliged to him for agreeing to accompany me on this journey. My Emperor's light guide your way across the abyss of human wickedness. I thank you for the video, Cynthia. It will not be a long one, I assure you. Enjoy the eating. I must take my leave. Oh, believe me, I intend to enjoy myself to the full to justify so long a voyage is nothing else. Keep the faith, Malachi, Treventus. The Emperor protects. So much fakeness here. So much. They're so evil to each other. Alright, so let's go ahead and end the receptions here. Alright, I am weary. Your chambers is ready, but I must inform you that the servitor over there approached me and said that it was a message for you. Its speech was surprisingly fluent and expressive. As for a servitor, I think someone must have put the message in it. Okay. It could be a secret dispatch. Please allow me to escort you, your lordship. Okay, this is definitely an assassin attempt. Your chambers is ready, your lordship. Okay, so why is he running ahead like that? Guards, intruder. Quite tirelessly. Who the fuck is this?
We have matters to discuss, von Valancius.
Okay, who is this? Ashira. Remind me who you are?
Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar, head of the Coronis Conclave.
Oh, okay.
I'm authorized by the grace of the Emperor to watch over the Coronis expanse, root out heresies, and preempt the Xenos threat.
Okay.
No need to search your memory. My war is waged on clandestine fronts, and any battle reports are always thoroughly filtered. Trust me, you need not know the manner of things I have to face and the measures I sometimes have to take. Such knowledge is dangerous to the mind.
Let me see. I thought we were friends.
We used other means of travel to pay you this visit. I assure you, rogue trader, that all your locks are in order.
Okay, will my servant live?
Probably. Unless he suffered from hidden ailments, he will soon come to without any major damage to his health. Either way, oblivion is a far safer option for him than the dangerous privilege of being a witness to this conversation.
Okay. If the Inquisition wishes to have a talk with me, I am glad to be at its service.
A commendable openness to cooperation. It will be taken into account.
Okay.
Master Van Kellox has spent enough time with you. He will vouch for your words. What stands out from your recent accomplishments is the suppression of a rebellion on Janus, the battle against the archenemy's minions on Kiava Gamma, and, of course, the unusual interest the Drakari have shown in you. Then that is what we will discuss.
This feels awful like an interrogation. The questions could you have for me about Kiava Gamma? The Drakari have shown interest in me. Okay.
Does it?
It does feel
Well,
like an interrogation.
chambers, not a confessional cell. You're in perfectly good health, and none of the varied and fascinating instruments and procedures that expedite candor are being applied to you. I assure you, you would immediately know if our discussion turned into an interrogation.
Okay. Okay, so what question do you have about Janus?
What was the reasoning behind your decision to let Xenos, enemies of humanity, live and act on a planet that belongs to you? Given that their agent now accompanies you as a member of your retinue, many might wonder, has House von Valancius renounced its service to the Imperium?
Okay, I have the right to strike deals with Xenos. Are you challenging my privilege? In the face of heresy, the Xenos seem like acceptable allies to me. There have been precedents for this, correct?
Your way of thinking is curious. Dangerous, but curious nonetheless. I would suggest exercising utmost caution should you wish to continue on this path.
If you know about what's happening on Janus, why didn't you intervene yourself?
I cannot satisfy your curiosity without disclosing information of the utmost secrecy. I will say only this. We had the situation under control. There is a tangled knot of perilous events in progress in the Coronis expanse. Plucking even one thread must be performed with great precision and caution, without any room for error.
Okay.
Because you do not want to know the price of such an error, or what forms it might take.
Okay, how did you come so remarkably well informed?
Are you surprised? You thought the Inquisition was unaware of the circumstances of your deeds. How often do you find yourself thinking that there are things we shouldn't know about your life? It is my job to know everything, and I do it very well. Keep that in mind.
Okay. Okay, so what question you have about for me about
Places
Kibigeba?
touched by chaos must be purged with fire and condemned to oblivion. Kiava Gamma should have been bombed to dust and pronounced a forbidden world. However, you decided otherwise and restored the colony's operation. And you didn't even go to the trouble of hiding the traces of the neglect committed by your dynasty. After all, it was House von Valancius that gave Cubus Delphim so much freedom that he sank into seditious heresy. What was your rationale?
Okay, so we have. I made every effort to solve to that every seed of heresy was exterminated. The world Kibigema is tainted no more. The Protector is a complex mechanism. I was willing to put its performance at risk because of some paranoid fears. Truly, I must confess, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. My servants usually handle such matters. Let the priesthood to which Cubus Delphim belonged to answer for his crimes. The Adeptus Mechanicus would do well to watch the members more closely. We'll go with this choice here.
Your protectorate is a living body, and you have left in it a splinter that might eventually fester. Consider the scale of amputations that could come of it. I hope you realize that we're talking about more than the fate of some colony. I care not for a single planet, however profitable and populous. But should corruption raise its head again on Kiava Gamma and try to spread, I will burn it away. And you will be guilty of criminal negligence.
And that's what it is. What it is. Yashikari has shown interest in me. Are you referring to my rune capital?
Yes. The enmity between you is a known fact. But there is another way to look at it. On Veabos 6, you met the Archon of a mighty cabal, whose presence there seems strange to begin with, and lived. You subsequently encountered a number of her closest henchmen. Yet, again, you survived. Your capital fell victim to a nefarious attack, but even this time, their daggers missed your heart.
Yeah.
Such remarkable luck. To be a personal enemy of such an influential Xenos, to have been attacked so many times and yet make it out alive. So remarkable that one has to wonder, am I watching a spectacle? Could all these thrilling massacres be an alibi of sorts, meant to establish you once and for all as an enemy of the Xenos and never their ally or even their agent?
I'm gonna go choice number one because it's gonna show this is a bold choice here.
Be careful with your words, rogue trader. I assure you, if the need arises, I'll require no invitation. And if my arguments sound unconvincing to you, it will not change a thing. All that matters is whether or not they sound convincing to me.
Okay.
Far from it, my dear. The questions are manifold. How did you manage to survive the battle that claimed the life of Theodora, who was so much more experienced and skilled than you? Is it a coincidence that you and you alone then made it out of the trap on Rykad Minoris? How much truth is there in the rumors being spread by the heretic Kunrad Voitvia about you? Why did you choose to ignore the warning of a member of the Inquisition that a protracted sojourn near the dying Rykad Minoris could bring corruption down upon your ship? Were you driven by your concern for the people or forbidden interest? The very existence of these questions would have made many of my colleagues doubt the quality of your character, but it won't in this case.
Okay.
The Inquisition, which I represent, is willing to show extraordinary faith in your person. For the sake of our invaluable partnership, I'm going to ignore any minor liberties that you, esteemed rogue trader, may have afforded yourself or may again in the future.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, I guess.
I hope you appreciate the generosity of this offer, as your predecessor once did.
Ha! So why such interest in my person?
You haven't been in a position of power for long, and so one can forgive you for not noticing the troubling changes. The cult of the Final Dawn is spreading in the Coronis Expanse. Not the first or the last heresy that has afflicted this sector, but one that is surprisingly resilient. Mysterious convoys are sliding by, bound for systems in the heathen stars. Just your humdrum pirate trade, wouldn't you say? Then why are the pirates themselves clueless?
Huh, good question.
The Xenos, who have caused trouble in the sector before, have expanded their activities in the last few decades, and there is a logic and a method to their previously chaotic raids. Even 2 packs of space wolves, blessed space marines summoned in my name, did not cool their interest in the Expanse.
That is a Starkeys, commonly known as Space Marines. These genetically engineered super soldiers are the most powerful first warriors in the Imperium.
A mighty explorative fleet, which has studied the Expanse for hundreds of years, has suddenly stopped responding to communication and sunk into a dispute over a tech heresy that was considered dead a couple of centuries ago. House Chorda has clamped down on insurgents, yet its acts of brutality breed troublemakers just as quickly as they're executed, and this bloody carousel has consumed the attention of the esteemed Incendiar. Koligos Winterscale has abruptly lost all interest in his domain, and his only apparent concern now is hunting even more dangerous xenobeasts.
Yeah, that is something there, I will agree.
And the third and final rogue trader has unexpectedly perished, stabbed in the back by her own master of whispers. The Expanse is swiftly losing its protectors right when communication with the Imperium is being disrupted by the raging warp. Basically, all the Expanse has left is me and you, if you follow my instructions.
Okay. Is Cyrus staying in my retinue, or are you taking him back?
Which would you prefer? And you, Heinrichs, do you wish to continue working at the Honorable Rogue Trader's side?
I will comply with any order, Lord Inquisitor. If you command me to remain in the company of the scion of the Von Valancius dynasty, I won't be distressed.
What's your opinion on Heinrichs? Is he a useful system to have? I want Heinrichs to continue my company.
Then Master Van Kellogg's will remain in place. It puts me at ease to know that there is someone to watch over you.
Really?
I consider it an honor to accompany you.
Alright, so Theodore cooperative view.
I've benefited greatly from it. The world's power is not without limit, and neither is the protection it provides. All those mysterious expeditions, dubious experiments, collections of xenotech oddities are dangerous pastimes. It takes more than the Emperor's permission to pursue them without consequences. One must also make sure I am not displeased by it.
Okay. So what kind of deal we talking
I
about?
make no deals, and Emperor forbid that I give you orders. That would mean infringing on your privileges. I'm merely offering well-meaning recommendations and expecting that when the Expanse finds itself in danger, you will break away from your own affairs to heed them.
That would stink.
Please accept this gift as a sign of my favor. In an hour of need, give it to any faithful servant of the Emperor, and the Inquisition will come to your aid.
Okay.
The color indicates how close the bearer is to the Lord Inquisitor. Scarlet means that you have shed your blood for the good of the Imperium, and therefore, you deserve to have his servants shed their blood for you.
Okay, so bow your head respectfully on behalf of the House. I hereby promise and guarantee to offer the Inquisition any assistance that may require. And her drop to the knee and quit Lord Inquisitor. It would be a greatest honor to swear on the oath of loyalty to you and join the ranks of the Inquisition. Your zeal is impressive. However, I cannot accept such an oath from you. At least not now. You will be more useful to the Inquisition in your current position as a member of the Coterie Numberless. This is a gift, a sign that your Feber has not gone unnoticed. Should it remain undiminished, one day this blade will be melted down to make your inquisitional rosette, such a tradition of our conclave.
Here is where we part. My shuttle is waiting. It is time for me to return to my watch, for you to sleep, and for your servant to wake up. Until next we meet.
Okay.
Well, you will obviously want to discuss what just happened. But not now, I presume. Right now, it would be better for you to rest and think on the Lord Inquisitor's words in private. I bid you good night, rogue trader.
Okay. Alright, so now we're into you completed chapter 2.
The rise of the rogue trader heir restored a tenuous equilibrium to the Fon Valancius Protectorate. For a time, threats subsided, activity returned to trade routes, and reclaimed worlds began to heal. The new Lord Captain's subjects praised the God Emperor and their leader wholeheartedly. For none knew what fate might await them.
Alright, so Questfield J Hidden Celebration, it's fine. Thank you for your report. Have factotum. Or facto. How about saying it right? Your work is highly appreciated, both everyone here in the depths of Administrum. Your leadership, we're almost done here. We just need to go over the final items on today's agenda that I would like to report to you personally. I lost track of how long I've been trapped on Dargonis for a good of the Protectorate. Hurry, I better have something to do today. I will strive my best to live to your expectation, your lordship. Allow me to pass on the gifts from your loyal subjects, the high nobility of Dargonis. It goes without saying that every living soul in your Protectorate is blessed to serve your lordship faithfully and wholeheartedly. However, this humble gesture is meant to be as a token of deep appreciation of your magnanimity toward their esteemed families. Alright, so people, we got people times 1. Let's see, this is uniform kit times 2, provisions times 2, and fuel times 2. Please command them as you see fit. Nice. Alright, mechanics creations times 4. House of Prek has sent shuttles carrying sacred technology of manufactured parts to be used to replace old joints and connections within mechanisms. The machine spirits of these devices have been pacified. They are slumbering peacefully as they wait your decision how to employ their capabilities. We got some holy guys here. House Surbeck has arranged several regiments of expertly trained servants of the Emperor to be transferred to your personal command. Each of them will also serve an honor guard for the holy relics that are to find the rightful place in the hold of your personal void ship. Did I hear that right? Yes, that's exactly correct, your lordship. The port services have already received aforementioned resources and are now in the process of accommodating them aboard the ship. This is just Lord Sarback. Alright. Fine to venture a guess, your lordship. I believe the esteemed Chancellor was staggered by such an irregular display of generosity from the man who is rather known for voicing his doubts in the road trade as a class. It will seem you have made quite an impression on Macarius, the old wiser. Interesting. I mean, I tried to really hate the fuck of lie, just saying. Lord Captain, news of the particular import has come from a House Intelligence Network. Lord Inquisitor Kalzakazar is rumored to be planning a visit to Footfall. A number of Navy Imperial ships were commandeered by Lord Kalkazar, and they're also being scrambled to Footfall furthermore. We have received reports claiming that the secret messages were delivered to the capital worlds of House Shorta. In order to get as possible, the Lord Inquisitor's call to arms may smoother the conflict that is brewing between the two dynasties. We are seeing an increasing number of skirmishes between the ships in usual systems. I doubt that her ladyship Shorta will attempt to sway Lord Inquisitor to our side, especially since his lordship Winterscale luck seems to be running out. Riots have broken out in several of his worlds, yet have shown no intention of quelling them instead. The Rogue Trader inflicted the brutal punishment upon one of his older colonies, Musuvia Secundus, based on allegations of seditious sentiment. Oddly enough, our agents were able to find any proof of sedition among the populace there. As soon as we have any updates, we'll be the first to know, Your Lordship. Your pet Xenos, Eurlet, I believe, is seeking a meeting with you. She had the audacity to defile the Rogue Trader's palace with her profane presence and refuses to leave until she's spoken with you. I would never presume to be able to read the emotions of Xenos, but Dari appears perturbed. I believe she mentioned a void ship of some sort. It may be best if she told you everything directly. And with that, please allow me and Master Danrock to take our leave. Perhaps that the last request will serve as a welcome distraction. Indeed, Your Lordship, stay on the Dargonis has been long enough, or has been rather long. However, your protector is now enjoying a period of relative stability. For that time being, no longer demands Your Lordship's personal involvement in this affair as loyal to the Rogue Trader. And alright guys, so with that said here, we finally made it to chapter 3. So for you guys who enjoyed this part, definitely consider liking and subscribing. Also, please hit that notification bell down below to be notified any other future part of the series right here. So thank you guys for watching. Thank God for your support and all that you guys do. I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace out, much love, and have a good one, y'all. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also hit the bell notification down below. Thanks for watching.